Hey guys, so are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a general reading for Taurus placements. Everything you need to know about myself, the reading or the channel can be found in the description box below. We're going to use multiple decks of cards for your reading today. We have tarot cards, oracle cards and a few personalised messages that I've created. Please bear in mind that this is a general reading, so with the messages, only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. And please use your own sense of discernment with the messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. All the decks I'm using are listed in the description box below, and I've already done a major shuffle of your cards before beginning the read, so we're going to get into it. Angels of Love and Light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Taurus placements? What do they need to know for the current energies for whenever they come across these timeless tarot messages? What do they need to know, please and thank you? What do they need to know, please and thank you? Starting off the reading today with the tea leaf fortune cards, and then we'll move into tarot. So what's going on for Taurus? What do they need to know, please and thank you? Okay. Oh, we got an extra card. So we have Firecracker, excitement. Wow. And then the next card out, we have Gong, an exciting event. So synchronicity coming through, guys. So something very exciting is about to unfold for you, or you're going to be very excited about something that unfolds for you. We have Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. And then we have Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Beautiful. Okay. So things are definitely on the up and up for you, which is really wonderful. Bottom of the deck, we have marriage. Wow. Okay. I'm hearing it doesn't necessarily have to be like as in, you know, with a romantic connection, but something is just going to feel really good, like a marriage made in heaven. Something's going to work very well, right? We have Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. And then we have Crown, honor and respect will come to you. Now guys, I mean, potentially here, there could be someone romantically that you end up meeting relatively soon, or there's someone that you're currently dating, or there could be somebody coming back around, and this person has this intention to make sure that they're there for you through thick and thin, right? And that they will really appreciate you and want to be there of a solid support to you, and not just be with you when things are good, right? But when times are tough as well. So this is really lovely. But we're going to look into now the Modern Witch Tarot for some extra messages. What's going on, please and thank you, for Taurus placements? I mean, potentially there could be a proposal, right? Proposal of marriage, getting engaged. Guys, I did just see as I was shuffling the cards, I did just see the Lovers, Gemini energy. So yeah, there's potentially a very strong soulmate connection, past life connection, or twin flame energy that's important here. But let's get into this anyway. I don't want to be all focusing about love, but if it comes up, then it comes up, right? So what's going on, please and thank you, for Taurus placements? What do they need to know? Four of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Wow, okay. Very interesting combination of cards coming through with the Lovers. Holy F, guys. I did say that I briefly saw it earlier as I was shuffling, and then the fact that it's come out at the bottom of the deck, I'm kind of a bit stunned. I'm stunned, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune, wow, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius may be significant here, and it's not even the next card, guys, but the King of Cups wanted to show itself. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I mean, what on earth? Okay, what's next after the Wheel of Fortune? The Eight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Well, there's you. So I feel like for some of you, there could be potentially a person coming back around into your life, right? Somebody that you've hoped that would come back into your life this person may have previously walked away or gone quiet here, or didn't end up putting much effort into the connection. But I feel like there were deeper reasons for this than anything to do with you personally. I feel like this is somebody that had a lot emotionally that they were dealing with, and maybe felt that, I'm hearing at the time before, they may have not been ready to move this forward with you, and that they had to do some healing, right? But there could be like a surprising breakthrough to do with this, and this person may open up and say, look, actually, I do genuinely want to work on this with you, and it just now feels like it's coming to be the right time for this person to truly express what's been going on with them. But I feel like they've definitely held back here, or they've been in two minds about whether to express certain things to you or not. But this person may have been fearful of being completely emotionally vulnerable with you, or discussing a certain things that they went through in their past, which were predominantly the reasons as to why they didn't come through beforehand or offer you something more solid before, right? And I feel like it was not necessarily anything for you to take personally, but it may have felt very personal at the time. There was some sort of deeper wounds that were kind of open, I'm hearing, at the time, right? And this person may have just been trying to, I'm hearing, put plasters or sticky band-aids over a situation, right? Hoping that it could just be, you know, done, that it could be healed or ignored or whatever you, but you know, they fell off, right? And in order for a wound to heal, especially when we cut ourselves, it has to be open so the air can get to it so that it can heal, right? So I feel like there's certain things that this person realized that they were not ready to air out. They weren't ready to open up or express to you. But I feel like there's this kind of breakthrough where this person's realizing that whatever they had been doing previously isn't working, or wasn't working anymore. And it was more like a quick fix. But this person has needed to take some time, okay? This person's needed to take some time. Now, for some of you, you know, if you and this person and things were toxic, etc., then obviously, you know, don't go back to this person if they're like an ex and there was anything like manipulative or what have you. Like, I don't condone toxic relationships, obviously, but if there was just something whereby you knew on a deeper level that there was more to the story as to why somebody behaved the way that they did, then I feel like they're getting ready to kind of pour their heart out to you, and express of certain things. But this person, yeah, with the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck as I go to say that, this person does have these strong feelings for you, and I feel like you do for them as well. And if you're wanting to work things out on this, then this could really much work out. Like, it could be fine. But if there's anything toxic, you know, going on, then obviously just, you know, and they come back around and with an apology and you feel like it's not genuine or sincere, or they're bringing up things from the past or trying to pass blame onto you or whatever, right? Avoid responsibility or accountability, etc. Then obviously just kind of like, you know, cut that out, right? Just, you know, cut your losses and kind of go, well, you're not even cutting your losses because it's not really much of a loss if it's somebody that's, you know, toxic, etc. But I feel like you guys get the gist of what I'm trying to say here, okay? Yeah, as I effing say that. Page of Swords, yeah, just, you know, you see this person's about to swipe, about to cut something off, and then 10-10 just come up on my timer and you're closing a cycle. So yeah, I feel like there's closure coming in relatively soon to do with whatever this is. But somebody is definitely wanting to start things up again with you and have things happen in a way whereby they can showcase and prove to you that you can count on them to be there for you with the Lovers again, Gemini energy. I feel like this person wasn't necessarily there for you when times were tough, and they've been pretty hurt about that because they know on some level that whatever they did, especially if they were quite immature, did genuinely hurt you. or they didn't really think too much about you and consider your feelings. They were just, I'm hearing a bit self-absorbed, okay? They were only kind of thinking about them at one point, but I feel like there's something that's changed whereby now they're seeing how you have probably felt, and so therefore they want to fix things with you and work it out, okay? Obviously the messages, they're general, take with you resonates and leave the rest, but look, you're going to be moving on to calmer waters regardless, right? So whether that's that you getting closure from a situation from someone where there's unfinished business and you and this person, there was the sense of toxicity, or it was potentially a karmic relationship, or you recognize that this was, then you're going to be able to move on from this like fully and know that you did the right thing and made the right decision, okay? Or there is someone that's being intuitively and divinely guided to come forward towards you so that you both can kind of, you know, work through whatever issues that there have been and leave the past in the past and have a new beginning with each other, okay? 1212 just come up on my timer. You may be seeing of those numbers. So just take however it resonates. I feel very much called to clarify with this deck, even though I'm going to use the other deck in a minute. What's this about with the Four of Pentacles, please? The Chariot, Cancer's energy. Why is the Three of Swords here, please, for Taurus? Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then the Two of Pentacles. Two of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Wow. With the Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay. And then the King of Wands underneath. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, guys. So just continuing on basically what I was saying before, because obviously I'm picking up on more messages. So there is somebody that has been holding back who is going to make their way towards you. Somebody realized that they hurt you. They may have potentially got in a relationship with someone else and then realized the grass wasn't greener, and they've gone through a breakup or a separation with this person, and they chose between you and somebody else. And so therefore they want to come through and basically confess or open up and say to you, look, this other situation that I was dealing with, it didn't go anywhere. I've cut that out of my life. I'm no longer interested in this other situation. It was just causing more harm, and I want to be able to talk to you, maybe meet up, and we can settle things between the two of us. And I feel like you'd be able to come to a resolution about whatever this is if you're wanting to work things out with this person, right? But I feel predominantly if this person went through with somebody else, I don't feel like you were in a relationship as such with this person, right? And then you broke up and then they went with someone else. I don't feel like you and this person may have been romantically involved. You may have wanted to have something more solid and stable with this person, as there was a sense of knowing or feeling like there was a solid connection there. But then for one reason or another, everything just came to a halt, and there may have been very little communication between you and this person. And, you know, there was a separation here, and then somebody is like in this period of time where they've been separated from you, have realized a lot of things about themselves, about this connection with you, and whatever else that they've been dealing with in their life, whether it's romantic or not. But this person's got clarity now on what direction that they want to go, and they want to move forward with you. Now, if this was somebody that was toxic, right, then this person is going to feel like this sense of like this urgency to connect with you, right? This person may have been someone that was potentially unfaithful if you were in a relationship. I know that sounds, you know, or this person may, even if they weren't unfaithful, then this person was not kind of fully present in a connection with you, and they were quite avoidant, or they weren't fully open and honest about certain things, or they hurt you in certain ways, whatever, right? However I'm getting, not whatever, if you know what I mean. Sorry, Mercury retrograde is playing havoc at the moment. And this person may, if they're seeing it, you're potentially dating of somebody else, or someone showing case this interest, then they're going to turn up potentially and be like, right, well, actually, I want to revisit this. You know, there were really good parts to our connection, and I want to work on it. And I want you to kind of basically break up or dump this other person that you're dealing with or dating, because I want to, you know, have more with you, and I'm ready to provide that. But I'm not sure whether you will kind of fully believe of this person, if they've genuinely changed. I feel like you'll be taking this with a pinch of salt, to be honest. So whatever ends up unfolding, you're going to know what direction you're going in regards to yourself, right? Whether you're going to be working something out with somebody, or whether you're going to fully close the door, or whether you're going to continue dating somebody that you may already be dating, or you're going to be putting yourself out there. Or maybe you're just going to be completely independent and just give yourself the time that you need to focus more on other things that are happening in your life, and doing more for yourself that brings you that sense of joy and peace. Because I feel like you're protecting your peace, or wanting to at this time. So yeah, I've just heard that you may, for some reason, be in a bit of a quandary. So there may be a potential dilemma coming up, especially if there's the possibility of two people coming into your life, someone from the past that you may have felt like this wasn't going to be coming back around for some reason, right? And then somebody new enters onto the scene, and there could be the sense of choosing between, well, do I go with this person that I know that there is the emotional, spiritual connection with, and you know, we just had a few bumps in the road, and there wasn't anything, you know, majorly toxic to do with this, but we were just in different, you know, spaces at the time. And then somebody new. So you may be in a bit of a quandary, because you're like, gosh, I have to make a decision whether you're going to pick one of these, or whether you're just going to say no to both and focus on you, or what have you, right? But yeah, I am definitely getting that. So obviously everyone's scenario is different here, guys, but I feel very much called to put all of this away. But you've done a lot of healing here with the Hermit, Virgo energy. So I feel like you've obviously gone through a spiritual awakening, or the dark night of the soul. You've definitely been isolating yourself, or keeping yourself very much to yourself. Maybe you've not been interested in dating or getting in a relationship with anyone for some time. And then I'm hearing that something's unfolding when you least expect it, with the Wheel of Fortune. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius coming through again. So there's a sense of like divine timing coming through at play here, right? There's definitely something fated happening. Wow. Six of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely something fated happening with that, how that flew out. And I feel with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups, wow, Six of Cups is what I nearly said. So I do feel like this is somebody that walked away, or you walked away from them, coming back around because they're wanting to work out things with you and showcase that they're serious. Okay? And quite potentially to let you know that they've left of a karmic or a toxic situation, whether that is romantic or not, okay? And I'm hearing this was very difficult to get out of. This was very difficult to take, they had to take their time to get out of this. And while they had been dealing with this other situation, they were taking stock in regards to you and them and what they were dealing with, and realizing that what they were dealing with was very unhealthy. And I'm hearing on some degree that they settled for less. This person's going to be quite open with you, okay? and say, look, actually what I genuinely want with you is this long-term stability. I want us to settle down. I want us to, you know, blend of families if you already have children, or move in together, or start your own family, or, you know, get married or whatever, right? But there's something quite important happening here in regards to your love life. Now, some of you have wanted this to take place. This has been a long time coming. And some of you are dreading the idea of this person coming back around, especially if you have an idea of who this is. And if it's been a long time since you've heard from this person and you've been hoping just to kind of, you know, have their energy kind of like cut away from yours or something like that. Okay. Gosh. The High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy with the Ten of Cups. Okay. And the Ace of Pentacles, wow. So I feel like in that instance here, we're kind of like over the love life situation, right? We're kind of now fully focusing on you, okay, with the Three of Cups and Justice. This is beautiful, right? So I feel like everything that needed to be said about a potential love scenario or scenarios has been put out there, okay? So with the Ten of Swords, everything is fine. You guys have not been fine for a while. You've been wondering when you're having your sense of justice, when you're going to be able to be celebrating, when you actually feel like you can be excited about life again, I'm hearing. And it's been difficult because I feel like, you know, you have intuitively known and felt that, as cheesy and cliche as it sounds, that you will be getting your like kind of happily ever after, right? But in the same instances, it's taken a long time to show up, to be here. So therefore, you may have doubted your intuition or doubted, you know, the process. But I feel like it's taken a lot for you to remain positive with whatever it is that you've been dealing with on your path right now, especially in regards to, you know, your career or your finances or your health, or potentially to do with a family scenario, right? But you are on the right path, and you are having this increase in material wealth and spiritual growth, because I mean, we've seen the High Priestess with the Hermit as well. So you guys are very much tapped in, okay? Very tapped in. And you know that there are some major blessings just around the corner for you that is going to bring in a lot of stability and security. And you know that you're meant to be somebody incredibly successful. And I feel like there could be the sense of unveiling happening very soon, where you're gaining clarity about what it is that you want to do next, where you want to go next, who do you want to be involved with next, if it's to do with, you know, partnerships or collaborations, or to do with business, or with particular projects, etc. Like, I feel like you are very much in alignment right now to be receiving a lot more than you had been previously receiving. And I feel like this eclipse period that we're in at the moment, that we're currently like in the middle of, the lunar eclipse could have been very heavy for you, right? As it was in the sign of Virgo, a fellow earth sign. But we are having the solar eclipse at the end of March. It's interesting because we have this crescent moon here, and then we have this kind of looks like a sun. So solar eclipse, like a full moon, but like a bright full moon, okay? So I feel like as we're getting closer into the spring equinox, the new astrological year, into Aries season, and also like the spring just in general is going to be a lot more positive for you in many ways. There could be a new job on the horizon, or a promotion, or a bonus here. Some of you could be moving to a new place of residence. There could be the sense of I'm hearing packing your bags, maybe going on an important trip here, whether that's for pleasure or business. But there's something really exciting that's about to happen that you've intuitively felt and anticipated, but you just weren't sure. You didn't have all the answers, but you're about to get the answers, I'm hearing. This is the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, and unless I didn't say, Justice. Holy F, guys. I mean, we had the Three of Cups and then the Justice underneath. So yeah, you're in alignment, right? To be receiving of the sense of balance. You have some very good karma coming your way, okay? You've definitely closed out a huge karmic cycle here. You may have felt like you weren't going to be rewarded or recognized for everything that you had been putting into in regards to your path and healing, etc. But, you know, we're never going to be going through certain cycles in our lives, especially very difficult ones, in regards to our healing path or spiritual path, our healing journeys, etc., and do all this work and evolve and grow and, you know, look at, you know, things that happened in our lives in our childhood or our inner child kind of healing or shadow work or what have you. We wouldn't go through all of that to then not be, I'm hearing, compensated at the end of it. So you're going to be compensated massively, right? But there has been stress here about this with the Eight of Swords, because you may have felt like this was never going to come. And you've been overthinking. And like I said, potentially doubting of your intuition. But I feel like there are certain things that are about to unfold for you where you're going to realize that you were spot on the whole entire time. And look, this is going to make you very happy with the Page of Wands. This is actually going to get you really excited because you're like, wow, oh my gosh. Like, I'm hearing I am a spiritual being having of a human experience. That's the vibe I'm picking up on. So it's like you're realizing that your instincts were right. Seven of Pentacles to go underneath the High Priestess. What else, please? Yeah, you've waited a long time for this sense of balance to be brought into your life, but it's coming through with the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's you. Okay? It's gonna pay off. It's gonna be worth it. Maybe something to do with up to the last 7 or 8 years have just felt like I'm hearing a long, hard slog of a journey, okay? Maybe this year in particular has been very difficult, or you may be realizing that with certain things from like 7 years ago, whereby, or you're a completely different person now to what you were 7 years ago. Like you don't even recognize yourself now to how you were 7 years ago. That could be something that you're contemplating at this time. There may be like a I don't know, like a certain timeline or a date or something that may have happened 7 years ago, maybe 8, but I'm picking up 7. I keep getting 7, right? And that kind of, it's like the anniversary of whatever that particular thing was. And it's like you kind of have these memories or realizations about yourself and a situation that you were dealing with. And then you're looking back going, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself and pleased that I trusted my instincts and followed this particular path and moved myself on forward. Guys, I shuffled the cards, I swear. Because it's led for you to be better off. Even if in the moment, now and again, you may look at certain things and you're like, am I genuinely really better off? And then you're realizing, actually, yeah, I am. Look at that with the 6 of Wands, and you should be really proud of yourself. Give yourself that pat on the back. Give yourself that recognition. But what did I say earlier? You're not going to go through all of these things and not be given the recognition, the praise, or be celebrated, right? For completing of certain things that were difficult to complete, right? I mean, logically, it doesn't make sense for you to not be, to be winning, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with that King of Swords. But you're going to also realize that you made of the right decisions. And this is actually going to fill you with confidence, I'm hearing. Wow, okay. Page of Cups, all of this came out. Yeah, there's been a lot of healing to do with the past. And I'm hearing related to maybe family or your childhood or shadow work here, or certain deeper wounds, maybe to do with abandonment or neglect, or all of those types of things that we end up going through. A lot of the times we end up having wounds that were not necessarily things that we caused, but it's our responsibility to heal of them, right? And I feel like you may have definitely not wanted to do of this. You may have wanted to avoid it. You may have wanted to do of everything you can to kind of not face of certain things, but you did it anyway. You faced it head on. And I'm hearing that you're going to be very much praised for doing of this, because I know that it was difficult, I'm hearing, but you did it anyway. And look, you're about to have your wishes fulfilled, certain dreams realized with the Nine of Cups, because you did of this. So you've definitely dealt with some lows, some real bad lows, I'm hearing, but you're about to experience some real highs, and highs that you've never experienced ever in your life, or ever could contemplate or even feel like could be something as a possibility. What else is going on here, please, for Taurus? Page of Swords. I'm hearing your mindset is so different. I just heard a motorbike outside, so that may resonate, but you are so different now to how you were. And you've cut off people, places and things that don't serve you. And it's been difficult. As I say that, Ten of Wands, didn't even see that at the bottom of the deck, but you've closed a massive cycle. You're going from the Ten of Wands to the Ten of Cups. You're literally at the finish line. The end is in sight. You see how this person is carrying all of these wands, and it's like their home is just there in the distance. And then we have this person at their home, right? Maybe in their, you know, their local park or whatever. You get what I'm trying to say, guys. But things are going to make sense. Things are going to add up and will finally all make sense for you. Page of Cups. Do you know what, guys? This is a bit deep, but what I'm hearing is that you did of the best that you could at the time with the knowledge and the information that you had with dealing with the experiences that you went through. And it's important that you don't blame of yourself or judge yourself or criticize yourself. And I just feel that it's important that you've done the best that you could at the time with the information and everything that you had before. And there may have been certain things that you did or certain decisions that you made that probably weren't the best or the healthiest or what have you. But I feel like a lot of it was down to survival and self-preservation. Okay? And I also get, for some of you, you're really connecting with your inner child right now. And you're seeing things from like your higher self perspective. You're very much in alignment with this. And I mean, even for some of you, maybe feeling like you're asking your inner child to forgive you in some sort of way, for certain decisions that you made, or for accepting or tolerating of certain things. But obviously, if you're only a child, like there's only so much control that you have of certain situations. But it's like now that you're an adult, it's like you know what you've needed to do or could do in order to bring that sense of healing in regards to that situation. And I feel like you've been owing it to them, I'm hearing, and owing it to yourself, to allow yourself to be happy and to not continue on in a path or deal with things in a certain way before. And you made these profound changes and you put the effort in, you put the work, the time, the energy into making these changes that weren't easy. And, you know, there are certain things that we go through that you wouldn't wish on anyone else, you know, even on your own worst enemy. And then there could also be the sense of you realizing that, look, there are some people that wouldn't have been even able to walk a mile in my shoes, okay? Let alone go through of everything that I did and then come out the other side where there's light at the end of the tunnel, and there's the prospect of actually having my dreams realized and living this life that I'm co-creating and manifesting for myself, whereby it feels like heaven on earth. Because, you know, you've most likely have gone through hell, right? But you're coming out the other side. There's movement happening now for you with the Eight of Wands. Things are picking up. Things are not going to feel so heavy. Whatever is unfolding for you is just going to be so profound that you're going to have to like pinch yourself, because you're not going to quite believe it, how drastically your life is going to be so different to whatever you have ever experienced before, or even from where you came from, right? You can't even fathom. You won't be able to even fathom. What else here, please? Another motorbike just went outside. Ace of Swords. Look, I feel like basically Spirit is just saying to me, you're saying facts. You're speaking facts, okay? You are on the precipice of this breakthrough, this new energy coming in, and this is going to fill you with joy with the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. No more holding back, right? I feel that you have kind of made peace with yourself, or peace with certain situations from your past. And I feel like you're kind of in this energy of love. This energy of love. And you're moving on forward really gracefully. It's just because you've gone through some really ish things, some really rubbish things in your life, doesn't mean that it has to kind of taint our future, okay? Ace of Wands. Guys, that's 3 effing aces. You're in a whole new energy. I feel like you have quantum leaped here, or you're manifesting this life of yours that is going to be just so beautiful, right? It really genuinely is. Be excited with that Page of Wands right after the Ace and the Sun, the Leo card. I mean, how beautiful is this? Absolutely wonderful. Better days are ahead for you. Brighter times are coming. Every cloud that has a silver lining. Things are going to just start to piece together and make sense. You are getting that peace and harmony here with the Temperance, right? Okay. A lot of you in the past have been like, oh, I'll believe it when I see it type of thing. But there's been this switch up where it's like you have to have this. Well, you don't have to, I'm not telling you, but I'm just saying that you'll kind of know and resonate with this. But it's a sense of like having unwavering faith and knowing that in order to see it, you have to believe it. So I feel like there's been this huge shift where you're realizing that abundance is my birthright, okay? I am deserving and worthy of beautiful things. And for there to be the sense of just appearing abundance. But abundance doesn't necessarily mean financial. Abundance of love, abundance of peace, abundance of, you know, quality time with loved ones. It can be all sorts of things, right? Also, I'm hearing that you're realizing that, you know, you're enough and you're good enough as you are. You've always been enough. You're worthy. And I'm hearing you're a beautiful soul. This is so lovely. And interestingly enough, guys, with the Four of Swords, what did I say to you earlier? I said that there was the lunar eclipse, okay? And then I said that this Ace of Pentacles looked a little bit like the sun, like a moon, but like the sun, okay? Because how bright it is. And then we have the sun in alignment with this. So something, especially with this Aries energy coming through, this solar eclipse in Aries is going to be a very healing time for you, okay? Yeah, after Pisces season. So I know we got the last few days of Pisces, but there is the sense of enlightenment coming through for you with that Page of Pentacles. And certain things that you have wanted to come through into physical manifestation and be tangible are getting ready to come through for you. Okay, absolutely beautiful. So we have strong Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming through the most. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. But let's look into these. Let's look into these. What's going on here, please and thank you. Everything's just going to make sense. You're going to see and understand why you went through everything that you did. You're gaining clarity. Everything's going to be illuminated to you. Okay? 41, 44 just come up on my timer. You may be seeing of those numbers or combinations of 1s and 4s, or 11, 11 or 111 or 444. But what's going on, please and thank you, for Taurus? Okay, these really wanted to come through. Have trust and faith. Miracles happen every day. Guys, I said that earlier. Absolutely beautiful. Focus on the bag. Wow. So a lot of you are going to be focusing on your career, or there's something improving to do with your finances. I'm hearing that you're going to have more than you could ever want and need, right? And I'm hearing you're going to do a lot of good with this blessing, okay? Old money at the bottom of the deck. So you may have money that's owed to you that's coming through. Could be an inheritance of sorts, maybe even a spiritual inheritance. Or there's this gift from the universe where they're kind of blessing you, where it's like generational wealth type of money, okay? Okay, look, and then I go to say generational wealth, and then generational curse breaker came out in the middle of the deck. So you've broken some sort of generational curse. Something that's been going on in your family, like lineage, something to do with your bloodline. You healed a lot of wounds that weren't yours to heal, but you took the responsibility of healing them anyway. And so you're going to be beyond blessed, okay? This is really, really wonderful. One more, please, from this deck. One more from this deck, please. One more. That's the one. Trust the process. Holy F, guys. Trust the process. Everything is happening for a reason, as cliche as that sounds. And then look, don't look like what you've been through. What did I say before? You don't look like what you've been through, but you've been through the lot. Okay? We have the angel answers that we're now going to pull from. So what's going on, please, and thank you, for Taurus? What do they need to know? Wow, I nearly said tourist, like tourist. 4114 just come up on my timer. So like a tourist. So like something to do with being a tourist, maybe going on holiday. You may be able to treat yourself by going on holiday, maybe to a foreign country or something like that. I'm even hearing being a tourist in your own town, in your own city. So it's quite interesting as well. What's going on? The situation will improve. And then 44 minutes and 44 seconds just come up on my timer, which is a very strong angel number. Maybe worth looking up here, guys, okay? In the near future, your situation's going to improve. I feel like you're having this heightened intuition, or there could be the sense of like unveiling of certain spiritual gifts that you innately have. Or there could be like psychic development going on here. Get more information. So you could be getting more information in regards to this, researching of certain things within the next few weeks. Are you feeling very called to do of this? Okay. Or you're going to receive more information about how your situation is going to be improving in the very near future. Like receiving of certain intuitive downloads or signs and synchronicities, especially if you've been feeling a bit unclear about which direction to go. If you felt stuck or unsure. I'm hearing the path is being cleared. Okay. The path is being cleared for you. One more, please. One more. Thank you. No need to worry. Beautiful. Absolutely love that. And then bottom of the deck, a year from now. So yeah, there's something about maybe the past year that you've been going through, right? You've been worrying a lot. But then this time next year, you will have nothing to worry about, because the situation is not just going to improve, you know, a little bit. It's going to be, I'm hearing, astronomically different. And this is very exciting for you, okay? Also, your health could be improving, or you're focusing more on your health, right? Or you're being guided into much healthier situations, or dealing with individuals that are more aligned with you here, okay? But whatever you're doing and you're working on in regards to yourself, like, don't stop, keep going. Just carry on. Even if at times it really feels like you have nothing left to give, just have the chance to kind of, you know, put more time into yourself with a bit of self-care, and not to give up, but just to give yourself a little break to rest and recharge and carry on going, because you're literally about to have this amazing breakthrough, this victory, this win that you have wanted and that you so deserve, I'm hearing, okay? And I'm hearing in pretty much all areas of your life as well. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the reading. So I hope that there have been some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially resonated. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can. So thank you so much. Please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you and you don't miss out on future updates or content made available on the channel. And please feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node placements in the other zodiac signs, so you receive more insight, gain more insight to do with your timeless tarot messages. But anyway, guys, a really lovely reading, okay? Sending love and light out to you all. Many blessings. Please take care, and I'll speak to you and see you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.